Good day to our fellow students and to our subject teacher, Miss Georgette Lydell. I am Nicole Zarondo, the leader of Group 6, together with my members.
I'm Arian Agustin, the assistant leader.
I'm Christine Daniel O. Aguilar.
I am Cedric G. Gala.
I'm Rika G. Dizon.
I'm Luis Paul R. Valencia.
I'm Carmila Gamboa.
I'm Karil M. Notarte.
And we are here to defend our title, The Student's Perspective on Their Motivation in Online Schooling Amidst Pandemic, a qualitative research. The whole world suddenly changed when COVID-19 happened. The COVID-19 or coronavirus pandemic is an infectious disease that affects everyone in different ways. On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared it as a pandemic. It is also a form of disease that can be caused by a wide range of factors. It became one of the world's deadliest pandemics, shutting down many companies and confining millions of people to their homes. Because of COVID-19's outbreak and subsequent rise around the middle of March 2020, many countries have implemented travel restrictions and quarantines. It did not only affect our country, but it also left a huge impact on our education. As a result, many schools are closed across the world due to the pandemic.
For the past 2 years, COVID-19 is a pandemic that has disrupted students from learning. Students are unable to attend face-to-face classes due to implemented restrictions and orders. Some recent studies found that students' motivation in online learning was affected both intrinsically and extrinsically as a result of the abrupt transition to traditional face-to-face classes to remotely digital learning. As we experience this kind of system, students need to adjust to the new way of learning. According to Al-Omari and Salome 2012 cited 2014, e-learning can help students to improve their involvement and analytical skills. However, according to the Future Ed 2018, students can perform better in class when they are more motivated, persist longer, and produce higher quality effort. Students are having a hard time to cope up with the new normal due to having poor connection and difficulty to provide a device. In this time of pandemic, students became unmotivated, discouraged, and some of them has already lost their interest in studying, maybe because our learning system has already changed. They were no longer encouraged and motivated, and some of their mental health has been affected for the last 2 years of their lives since the case of COVID-19 has already increased.
The main objective of this research is to examine and show the effect of COVID-19 in the motivational aspects of students, specifically the senior high school students of Colegio de Calumpit. This will help them to enhance their confidence, especially in school. We want to show how senior high school students in Colegio de Calumpit who were affected by the virus COVID-19 and how they have the motivational aspect to continue to move forward. In this research, we will know what have helped senior high school students in Colegio de Calumpit to gain confidence in school, such as submitting on time and how they manage time management to school and house chores.
This research is important for students to bring back the motivational aspect they need for themselves to have the confidence and encouragement to continue studying amidst the pandemic. We all know that pandemic has affected the education system around the world. This research will help the students to learn and adapt change so that they can have enough courage and assurance that they can continue studying despite of what's happening around. Lastly, this paper can serve as related literature for future researchers who plan to take same topic.
Specifically choose this topic because it interests us and it's greatly significant as we are still in the pandemic end. We choose this topic because as a senior high school student, we also struggling in coping up with the new normal and how the pandemic affect our motivational aspect. So we want to know other student perspective and to also help them be motivated again, as well as to contribute towards achieving a sustainable solution to the problem brought by this topic.
The benefits that can be obtained and the help of this research is to be able to provide awareness not only to the student but also to the teachers and parents, and to give them knowledge about the possibilities of what students are experiencing and facing in this time. It is also to help future researchers who wish to have a background about these events or situation on how COVID-19 affects the motivational aspect of every student.
Since we are still in the pandemic, we will be conducting surveys through online using Google Forms for our subject research that will be participating in our study.
The senior high school students are the subject of our topic. It indicates that many of the students have been suffering a motivational breakdown, resulting to have a lower grade in their classes. It includes having an emotional breakdown caused by lack of needs to move forward in everyday online class. And the COVID-19 also affect the student because of a virus threaten every life of the student. They worry that they will have been affected by the disease. The focus of our topic is to know what are the effects of COVID-19 to the senior high school student of Colegio de Calumpit Incorporated, the lacks of motivational aspect.